I really believe that's part of Kent Hovind's con, is he gets you introduced to these God-fearing people, and you feel the love, and you feel like you have a purpose finally, and you're actually working with your hands to help God build the kingdom, until it all flips on you. I didn't meet a single person who had a bad thing to say about it, but that's part of the scam too, is how he rotates people out.
Yeah.
As soon as they catch on to who he really is,
They're
he has
gone.
to send them away so they don't pollute the next wave.
Yeah.
And it was also apparently routine for Kent Hovind to not defend his wife in that way,
Yeah.
which I found then, and I still find mind-boggling. How do you reconcile with not coming to your wife's defense? Like, that's sick and demented.
The only way is if he believes that it's true and that I deserve it. And that's what he always tells me. He said, you deserved it.
That's because he in himself is a demented man. I mean, he's a con artist. He's one of the best. He is the best con artist I've ever heard of. I don't know anyone who could match him. To pull in the donations from real God-fearing people and to have the wool pulled over their eyes that much, you've got to really know what you're selling, And he's
Yeah.
good at that. But he's
a
good at
actor.
it. He's good at it by limiting the information exchanged in that place. In order to stay there long term, you need to keep your ears shut, because once you find out and catch on to what their scam is, you're no longer valuable. And that's when Kent has to get rid of you. Well, that's who Kent Hovind is. It's never Kent Hovind's fault. It's always the government, or wife one, or wife two, or wife three, and soon wife four, or it's this worker or that worker. Nothing that has ever happened to Kent Hovind has been Kent Hovind's fault, because he refuses to accept anything as being at his own. And I always laugh when he talks about how he works harder than anyone there, 16 hours a day.
I work probably 100 hours a week. Okay, I'm up at 4 o'clock working. I preach 6 sermons a week. I think I put a lot of time into them.
You do.
Okay.
You work hard.
And then
Hey, I wanted to ask you about that, Stephen, because I've heard you say that Cindi uses forms of witchcraft based on manipulation. Could you
Yeah,
explain
well, let
yourself
me
on that?
ask you this, Mark, because you have like 2.5 seconds before I boot you out of here.
Oh,
Because you
coward.
always come in when you want to be confrontational. You never
You
come
ca-
to add fruits of the spirit to the conversation.
What are
So
you talking
if you want to
about, dude?
conduct yourself
This
like
is
a
the first
gentleman
time you've ever let
and
me in the
stay on
room.
topic, that's fine.
No,
but
this
if you're
is on
just going to
topic.
come
I'm
in here
asking
and
you a
make petty
direct
swings,
question.
you're out of here.
I've
Like,
asked
no
you a direct
strikes. You're just
question.
gone.
I asked you a direct question based on the topic that you brought up.
And I'm going to
You
give you
accuse
a
Cindi of-
direct answer. Mark Stoney, you're not welcome back. I mean, I don't have a problem with anything that you're saying. I am curious if there's any biblical text that kind of validates what you're saying, though, right? That's always helpful.
Well,
Well, let me
when
ask you that same question. What's your biblical text to accuse Cindi of witchcraft?
All right.
Bro,
so
Mark, get the hell
I
out of
tried-
here,
I
dog.
tried to let you be an adult, Mark, but like always, you're a pathetic little man-child, and you always have a negative agenda to take down Christianity, and I think you're a disgusting, disgusting human being. I tried to give you a second chance. You will not be welcomed back, just point blank. You can keep trying to come back, but I'm just going to keep rejecting you. Actually, no, you're banned from the studio.
Roll it, 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 roll Roll it, roll it, roll it, the YouTube streams are rolling, through the chat is scrolling, okay. Offended by a comment makes it start to laugh, afraid that they might expose a lie. Supposes he is hating, for answers he's not waiting, deleting what is not on his side. Boot him out, tell a lie, tell a lie. Boot him out, tell a lie, tell a lie. Cut him off, be a vile, be a vile. Cut him off, cut him off. Be a vile, hold it down. he is fishing, Ken's backside he is kissing, crawling like a maggot at his feet. Like Judas with his silver, betrayal did he give, he kneels before his master on lies. Put him out, tell a lie, tell a lie. Put him out, tell a lie, or lie. Cut him off, be a vile, cut him off, be a vile, who it dies. Put him out, tell a lie, tell a lie. Put him out, tell a lie, or lie. Cut him off, be a vile, cut him off, be a vile.